What's good, gamers? Synatra Gaming here. Oh shit, almost dropped my controller. Okay, that's a great intro. Anywho, welcome to today's video. Don't know whether to title this "How to Not Suck at Rainbow Six Siege." All I know is I want this video today to help you guys out. Specifically, a guy who just subscribed to my channel. His name is Hosty911 or something like that. He knows what I'm talking about. I kind of feel bad that I don't remember his name, but he knows exactly what I'm talking about. I'm also going to say this is for Wire and Brucey. So Brucey, if you're watching this, man, shouts out to him as well. So these are just, well, this video is also for anyone in general, but just those two specifically, because I really want to dedicate this video to them because they want to know how to get better at this game. But this video in general is for people who want to get better at this game. So, you know, this is pretty much for everybody. So grab your snacks. Before you go do that though, because this is going to be a pretty long video, stop for a second, turn your phone vertical. Hit that blue button and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. But definitely hit that thumbs up button, make it blue. And let's get right into it. So it's pretty cringy intro, but we're just gonna move past that here. So we are going to go to our options first, and you're going to click on matchmaking here, matchmaking preferences, I mean. So you're not gonna go on, leave this stuff alone. You're gonna go down to the game mode terrorist hunt. You're gonna leave all the maps on because, oh, excuse me. But anyway, you want to leave all the maps on because you want to learn each and every map individually, and terrorist hunt will take you on each and every single map. So you want every single map on, whether if it's in the rotation, I mean the rank rotation or not. I played on all of these maps, and it's good to have map knowledge in general because you just never know when any of these maps are going to pop in and out of the rank rotation. So it's just good to have all these maps on. So don't bother the maps. Leave everything on unless you're weird and you want to just leave nothing but house on or whatever your favorite map is to play on. But this is like really pretty much the key here. So terrorist hunt classic, extract hostage, and disarm bomb are all for attack. So I just take off bomb, hostage, and just leave it on terrorist hunt classic. And if you want to switch to defending, then you would just turn one of these on really quick, turn that off, and you get the gist of it. But hostage is the only defense. So if you want to play defense, then you would just turn on protect hostage. They give you like 4 or 5 waves depending on the difficulty that you select, and you'll be on defense. And this I really don't play. The defense is kind of easier to me, so I'm going to be on offense during this video. So I'm just going to leave my settings just like this, but this is pretty much the game modes for terrorist hunt. So if you don't know already, I've said it plenty of times in live streams and other videos that the way to get better in this game is terrorist hunt. A lot of people, especially Hosty yesterday, he told me that he plays terrorist hunt a lot and he played it, but he's seeing no result. So that's letting me know that he's probably just playing terrorist hunt. This is just a guess here, that he's probably just playing terrorist hunt and just going through the motion. So I'm gonna quickly start a match here, and I'm going to show you what I practice when I play terrorist hunt. So terrorist hunt, yeah, it's good to just go through the motions at times, but if you really want to learn in depth about the game and about each and every operator, the operator that you choose, everyone has an operator that they favorite, or maybe 2 or 3 operators. I don't really discriminate. I'll play any of the operators unless they are completely trash, like Fuse. It's pretty much useless unless it's certain maps on bomb. He could be pretty effective, but it's all situational for Fuse. But we're just going to go with the breach and clear. Ash herself, the one with no hitbox, and we're gonna start this off. So
eliminate all of the terrorists.
What I like to do is, so I'm hoping that you guys pay close attention here. I like to shoot a bullet hole in the wall You want to find out your sensitivity. Here's my sensitivity settings for anyone who's curious. I might put it in the description down below. What my sensitivity is and stuff. These are my current settings right now in Rainbow Six Siege. I like to keep the voice chat volume to a certain point because I prefer hearing the game audio over my teammates, especially when my teammates are talking a lot. At least I can still hear somewhat of the game audio and you know, not get ear raped too much. Here's my control, look inversion, all that stuff obviously off. I keep vibration off because I feel like it's just it's a distraction, and you know, if you're feeling that vibration as you're getting shot or something, this is gonna make you panic and not really focus up on what's going on, or where you're getting shot from. So vibration, I keep that off. Vertical sensitivity 70, horizontal sensitivity 100. Left stick dead zone is 7, same with the right stick dead zone. And the reason why, because in my controllers I have stick drift and I haven't taken the time to disassemble and clean out the sensors here, but I gotta get some equipment for that. Just a couple of pieces to get for my controllers. But let's see, this is updated. I don't know why. Aim assist obviously off. You want to keep this off. Make sure you have aim assist off because this is for terrorist hunt, and you're going to be cheating yourself if you have this on. I mean, what's the point of practicing your aim in terrorist hunt if you're going to have this enabled? I mean, come on now. Aim down sights 40. Gadget deployment advanced, drone deployment advanced. That way, if you throw out a drone, you don't have to immediately go on the drone. You can actually use your drone as bait if you need to in certain situations, or you can wait till the coast is clear and then hop on your drone when you feel it's safe to do so. So controller layout default, you don't got to worry about that stuff. So that's my settings. So yeah, so this is what I like to do for aiming. So when it comes to aiming, I like to just sweep back and forth. My aim's pretty off right now because I just hopped on the game, and this is what I like to do. And just go back and forth, left to right. Kind of, I'll back up a little bit, you know, just to mess around a bit. But the objective of this aiming drill right here is to really just make sure that you're aiming at that bullet hole right there and trying to keep your crosshair on that bullet hole as much as you can. It's not going to be perfect, but the more you practice this and the more you do this repetitively, you will start to see improvements in your aim, especially how you lean and check corners, you know, all that stuff. So you want to do it from the left lean to the right lean to just standard where you don't need to lean at all, because sometimes you don't even need to lean in a lot of situations. I find myself actually killing people in situations where I don't even need to lean. So, you know, doing this and just without leaning is pretty good for yourself. So my aim is like kind of, it's going to get better as we go, but I'm not going to spend too much time on this drill because obviously I want to go inside to show you guys what other things I do. So I also like to, you know, shoot my gun around and see where my recoil control is at, and then I'll just adjust it as the time goes by. And right now, since I'm on the controller, I don't expect the best recoil controls. My recoil control is far from perfect, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have some of the people who is probably gonna be new to the channel, and you know, they just assume, you know, they got their ego so big. They're like, bro, my recoil is so much better than that, and I'm a lower rank than you, or I'm a higher rank than you. Shut up. This is for people who, you know, aren't really good at the game, and you know, they want to learn. So I'm just trying to give them tips on what I do and what I know, the knowledge that I have. And you know, they want to know how I get clips and stuff so easily. It's because this is the stuff that I practice. So if you feel the need that you're better than me, you can just leave the video right now because this video isn't for you. You can actually go check out my other videos of me, highlights of me whooping on kids that are higher ranked than both of us, to be honest. But here, I don't want to get off topic here. So yeah, you want to just do that aim drill, and then you want to just shoot your guns around. Test the recoil control out, and we're just gonna head inside here in the building. That's pretty much all you can really do outside. And you also want to do the same with your sidearm as well. My bad, I forgot to mention that, because your sidearm is just as important as your primary. A lot of people really don't use sidearms, but you'll find you need as many bullets as you can to get your target, because you're not gonna, every fight is not gonna be perfect. So you just always need to be prepared to stay on your toes. I'm gonna sweep the rooms here. I hear an enemy casually walking. So this is what I like to do as well. I like to go around crouch or standing up, aiming head level, crouch level, doesn't really matter. And I'd like to sweep around doors because this also helps me. Hold on one second. Alright, so yeah, so let's say if I just aimed around like that, I'd already be aiming head level towards the bots, and they would just drop. So another big tip for you guys who are probably dying a lot and not winning gun battles, you're probably either like me who reloads after every kill, and I'm trying to get out of the habit of that. Just gonna reload here. There's a guy to my right here. Don't know where. Oh, he's in the bedroom. Okay. So, anyways, what I was saying. So, if you want to win gunfights, you never want to get caught with your gun down. Getting caught with your gun down is probably the worst things you can do. Sprinting in corridors and stuff where you can be expecting the enemy is the worst thing that could ever happen to you. And all it's going to do is make you triggered when you die by it. So try not to sprint as much in the game like Rainbow Six Siege, unless you're just batshit crazy. I don't know how that bot got in. Probably because I'm talking really loud and not really paying close attention to the audio. If I die here, I'm just going to restart it. I'm not worried too much about dying because, like I said, I'm just here to teach you guys on how to win gun battles and stuff. So I'm not really focused on winning this or anything like that. It's just a terrorist hunt at the end of the day. You're playing against bots. So if you take playing against bots seriously, you really need to get your priority straight. This is really just practice. So yeah, we just going to sweep around rooms, check the rooms, every single room, because you are going to be playing on a map like Hereford Base. Even though I haven't seen it in a quick match rotation in a while, I don't know why. But you want to learn the maps because a lot of people lack map knowledge. Now, I'm pretty much all over the place, so if you can, watch this video over 3 or 4 or 5 times, 6 times if maybe, and because you're probably going to miss a lot of stuff as I'm talking and rambling on. Like I said, I don't know how long this video is going to be. So just bear with me here. Like I said, rewatch the video if you got to. Thought I heard him out there. Glad I pre-fired. So yeah, I would usually like to take control of this room up here when I play on Hereford Base, and I'll just chill up here for a while, grab ammo, and just shoot at the wall a bunch of times. Doesn't matter how many times, because you got the ammo box, so you're pretty much on unlimited ammo. If the enemies come up, you obviously kill them, and then you just keep doing you. I'm pretty sure the last 6 enemies are somewhere down in the basement, so I'm not gonna really look to engage. I'm just gonna mag dump here from different ranges. It's really, a lot of people say, oh look at this, I got crazy recoil control, and do that to a wall, and they're like right in front of it. If you notice, as you go, if you get a little bit further back, it gets a lot more difficult to get that same amount of recoil control than me just being right here. I mean, come on now, let's be real. If you see people doing that in their videos, don't follow that, because they're teaching you the wrong way of how to aim. You want to step back as far as possible, and then you want to let your gun go, because you're going to find yourself in long range engagements just as well as CQB, close quarters combat, or you're going to have to spray and pray and just hope that your recoil control is good enough to where you can win at downrange gunfight. So you want to practice from as far as you can and try to get your shots onto the target around the angle. Whatever you got to do, curve your bullets, it doesn't matter. Like you just want to fully auto. You see my aim, the recoil control is very, very unpredictable, and the farther you get from your target, the harder this is going to be to hit those guys. So you want to just try and find their body and make sure you're seeing your target, and not just like, even though spraying and praying sometimes, it gets you a lucky kill, but if you see your target, that's the most important thing really to winning gunfights. Is hot. You see what you're shooting. If you see that you shouldn't be challenging an angle, like let's say a doc is right there and he has an ACOG advantage, I want to hug this corner as much as I can, and I want him to come out, expose more of his body to me, so that way I could just go to town on his body and just hope that the recoil kicks up to his head. I don't want to challenge somebody who's got that angle. I know he's there, and then I step out exposing my body, because he's got an ACOG. He's going to one-tap me before I can get any shots off. I'll be lucky to get any shots off, to be honest. It depends on his reaction time too, but you just want to avoid that entire situation. So you also got to pay attention to the sites you're using and the operators, and make sure that you know what the operator that your enemy's running. You know your attachments, know your equipment. Don't be afraid to throw a flashbang in a room if you got to. Ash is really good for breach and clear. So if you know that someone's blind and he has no way out, he's trapped in a corner, then obviously you want to pre-fire him after you blind him. It's stuff like that you gotta think about. So Siege is really tactical, and you gotta just always be on your toes. This game has a lot of BS, but trust me, I know I miss a lot of headshots that are clearly headshots, and it triggers me, but I don't let it get me down. So you really want to be a better player. Number one, to be a better player and improve outside of these drills that I'm showing you, you want to keep a positive mind no matter what happens in the situation. I might rage for a second, but I try to hurry up and regain my composure and worry about the next round and what I can do to adjust and be a better teammate and be a better killer for my team, so we can win these rounds and, you know, we leave with a dub and everyone's happy, you know. So always think positive, man. The moment you start beating yourself up and saying, oh, I'm ass this, oh, I'm trash that, oh, I'll never be good at this game, then you're shooting yourself in the foot pretty much at that point. You're making yourself mentally unprepared for the next battle that you're going to be facing against your opponents. You got to think about it. This game has rounds. It could go up to 9 to 7 rounds, however long the game mode is, via ranked, unranked, you know, casual. That stuff, like, this game is around. So if you lose one round, if you got a kill out of it, good. That's, you know, think about it from that perspective. You want to always think positive. Take good stuff that you did out the round and learn from your mistakes. If you're not learning from your mistakes, then you're not going to improve as a player. If you want to hit plat, because if you never hit plat, then you have to, like, listen to what I'm telling you, and you really have to, like, practice this stuff repetitively, because there's always going to be kids that's better than you at this game. I've accepted that fact, so I don't get mad all the time when, you know, I get pooped on. You know, it happens. It happens to the best of us. I potato. It happens to the best of us. It's just things you can't do. I'm only one guy. I can only do so much. But training and always looking to get better is how I get these clips and all these stuff for you guys. So, you know, just pay attention to that. I'm gonna hurry up and knock out these 6 guys because I'm kind of done just sitting in this terrorist hunt here. I think I'm pretty warmed up at this point to go into a casual match, so I can give you guys some insight on what I'm thinking about. So when I hop into the casual, I'm going to be focusing on roaming today, because I don't want to hit you guys with anchoring and roaming all in the same vid. I'm just going to play one quick match, and I'm going to try my best to roam, and I'm going to take all the positives and the negatives of the rounds, and I hope that you guys learn from it. That's the intentions of this video. Oh, and unless you absolutely know that there's no enemy behind that's ever going to be behind barricades, always shoot barricades down. If you don't know how to shoot barricades down, then you're gonna die a lot. Oh my god, we're not gonna talk about that, people. Holy shit. Okay. I said I feel pretty warmed up, and that's what I do. Okay. Anywho, so I'm hoping that you guys learned a lot from that. Practice those drills I was showing you guys in the beginning of the terrorist hunt. And practice and practice and practice. If you put at least 1 hour a day in terrorist hunt, I promise you, you're going to become such a better player. If you don't see the results right away, just keep working and crack it down. Keep that positive mindset, because you are going to, what you put out, I mean, what you put in is what you're going to get out of, you know, whatever, whether that be Rainbow Six Siege or anything you do in life. Like, you have to keep telling yourself to exceed those limits. So stop whatever it is that's holding you down, making you feel like you can't become a better player. Let that stuff go. You don't need a mouse and keyboard. You don't need a scuff. You don't need a strike pack. You don't need a macro. You don't need none of that stuff to get good at this game. I have been using a DualShock 4 controller, and you guys can literally check all of my videos, and this stuff is legit. I have grinded nonstop. I feel like I am probably a Plat 1 tier player, but because of the, I'm not gonna blame the people I play with, but I play with, friends, and some of them aren't as good as me, and I'm okay with that because I like to have fun as well. I don't want to be a total sweat all the goddamn time and just not know how to have fun. It's okay to be better than people, and it's okay to be worse than people. It's the reality of things. I'd rather be glad knowing that, I'm getting better at the game, but I'm also having fun with my friends than me just always trying to get better at the game and just saying my teammates are trash, this, my friends are garbage, I don't want to play with these guys anymore. Then I'm gonna just be a weird, awkward, like a socially awkward, just loner. I don't want that for myself. So guys, I'm hoping that you guys are learning from this. Just keep the try to mimic my attitude when it comes to Rainbow Six Siege, and I promise you, you're gonna blossom so much within months of playing this game. And just, I got a lot of hours into this game, so it's gonna take you guys a while to get there, but I promise you, if you work hard enough, you're gonna see some crazy results. And I'm hoping, somewhere down the road, as I keep making these videos, that you guys are telling me how you guys improved, or recording some of your stuff and then send it to me or something, and I can see for myself what you're doing. You might have gotten a crazy ace or something that you thought you could never pull off, in a game like this. So I'm really looking forward to that. But I'm done talking. I'm gonna save the rest of my energy for this quick match here, so I'll see you guys there as soon as I get one started up. Peace. So guys, welcome back. Just gonna go ahead and pick a roaming operator here. Jaeger specifically is one of my favorite operators because he can send out ADSs or a trophy system. And if you don't know what a trophy system is, for those who are new to the game, or I don't know, maybe you're just brain dead or something. I don't know what the case may be, but for those who don't know what a trophy system is, it basically nullifies and destroys any type of gadget that may be tossed into the area of effect that the trophy system covers. So if someone tries to throw a nade at me and I have an ADS sitting right by me, the trophy system is just gonna blow it up and I won't receive any harm, neither my teammates if they are by an ADS. So that is Jaeger for you, and I'm going to have some barbed wire attachment to slow them down if they try to rush in the site. So they will have to destroy the barbed wire completely to really be able to move freely. So barbed wire is really, really effective at times, especially when it's a lot of it, because the enemy sometimes are just too lazy to just go through all of it. So they try to either blow it up. If they can't blow it up, then they're just going to just sit there and force their way through it, and barbed wire makes a lot of noise. So even when defenders go through it, it makes this type of noise. So barbed wire can really be annoying. I'm gonna go ahead and reinforce. I'm just gonna reinforce the one. I hope that my teammates get the rest of that wall there. And I'm gonna go ahead and get the hatch upstairs. Gonna place the ADS here because main entrance is very, very common push for this room. And I'm also gonna place another ADS here. I'm gonna place it on this end and just hope that my teammate doesn't blow it up, but they're probably gonna blow it up. Doesn't really matter to me though, because I'm not going to be playing on site. I'm going to be roaming and doing what I can to be annoying. So they spawned east, which is a pretty common spot, especially when you don't want to get spawn peeked from the west or the south side of the map. So now that I know that where they spawned, I'm just going to try to be annoying and delay some time here. Seems that Legion got a kill. Nice kill for us. They're pushing here. I hear movement, so I'm not going to really talk as much here. I'm just going to listen. I do know that they have a Sophia. So they have a fuse. That's the Sophia. I know it's one more. Usually teams push with multiple players. Since I just double checked, it's 3-on-3 at this point. I'm gonna watch downstairs, make sure. I'm pretty sure Fuse is upstairs for vertical control purposes here. Because if he gets up here, there's a lot of wood floor that he can just blow through. So I just want to annoy him, kill much as time as I possibly can up here. So it sounds like they're in B. Hopefully Valkyrie knows. Yeah, they plan it.
You need to disable their diffuser. Located the diffuser. Destroy it. Friendly, last operator standing. One op 4 remaining.
I know that an enemy blew up here. Got him. Pretty easy round. They made that pretty obvious. Someone was going to play upstairs. I heard him breaking the window, so round one goes to us because of the clutch there. I don't know what that fuse was doing. I thought he was going to push me, and which would have made sense because I knifed when I was trying to lean to the right, which sometimes happens and is really unfortunate when it does. So luckily for me, fuse was being stupid. So round number one goes to us. Pretty effective roaming there. I managed to get a frag up top, but they pushed site pretty tough for us. So they took my roaming operators here. I'm just gonna see what my teammates running. Okay, so we got a Valkyrie, so we can afford one more roamer because, like I said, I'm a good idea of what I'll be doing or what you're supposed to be doing as a roamer. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say this now. When you roam, it's not about frags. So if you think that you need to get kills, get that shit out of your head right now, because you're wrong, okay? A lot of people, like, yes, this game is all about killing. Now, don't get me wrong about that. I'm not saying that you're not allowed to kill. Obviously, get a kill if the target's right there and you know you can hit your shots. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that roaming is about killing the time. So in casual, it's a lot more different. You have a lot more time to work with the attackers. They get a whole extra minute than they would in the rank. So it's a little bit more tough, and it kind of forces you to have to play a little bit more aggressive because you got a whole, like I said, the attackers got a whole extra minute. But you want to kill as much as time as possible. And you want to assert your presence as a roamer. If you can't assert your presence as a roamer and you die early in the rounds, and you just pretty much became useless to your teammates. You don't want to do that. You want to be as effective as possible, being the roamer that you are. So I'm just going to go ahead and blow this up here. If they try to push through main entrance, then they're pretty much screwed.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
I'm just gonna kill time. If I could get a kill here, that'll be pretty nice. Then I'll just back off the window. We're already at a man advantage here, so it's not like I need to do anything crazy. So it seems like they're already in A, so I need to hurry up and get back downstairs.
Op 4 has placed a diffuser near a bomb. Destroy it. Diffuser located. Disable it. One op 4 remaining. You will be detected if you remain in this area.
So I'm just gonna let Bandit, since they did all the work that time around, and just let them have the defuse.
Good
I don't
luck.
know why this team's playing crazy aggressive and
Successful.
just trying to plant rush. It works sometimes, but if you can't catch your enemy by surprise, then what's the point of doing it? I mean, so this is just casual, guys. So I'm sorry if I can't, this video doesn't help out much. I'm really trying to do the best I can to explain, but we are literally playing against bots, and the whole team is basically gone now because they're getting swept. So again, I apologize, guys, but this is all the time I have because I have other videos I have to edit and stuff. So like, hopefully that terrorist hunt that I spent a lot of time in helps you guys out more than this casual. But I understand roaming more because, like I said, you're supposed to kill time. You're supposed to kill the enemies too, but time is really it, because if it comes down to where an enemy's playing for KD, or maybe just he just got the site but he has maybe 10 seconds left, you killed a lot of time to force him in a situation where he has to either A, plant the bomb, because ranked is only bomb, plant the diffuser, and try to defuse the bombs, because you're basically forcing the enemy in a really, really bad situation, and you can get a free kill, because once that clock hits 0, he has to either be holding square to plant while he's on site, or he has to look for kills and try to kill the rest of the team. Now, if it's a 3-on-1 situation, then you can just wait the timeout, man. That's what's so good about being a defender, because defending is really, really easy, like I said. But if you can't win defend rounds, then you're pretty much screwed in the rank. So I'm hoping that you guys can practice a whole lot on defending, because defending is pretty much handicapped, if you ask me, when it comes to Rainbow Six Siege. Anywho, it's this match is pretty much GG, guys. So if you haven't already, take the time out of just take a few seconds to go ahead and click that like button if you haven't already, and also click that subscribe button if you're new. If this video helped out, let me know down in the comments below. If you have any more questions, also let me know down in the comments below. I answer any questions. Just gonna push in the site here, because why not? Just gonna pull this needle out. In the small office here. Oh my god, I don't know what that was. I'm thinking that I was tagging him, but I wasn't apparently. So it looked like I just potatoed. Okay, I did tag him. I just kind of like moved a little bit too much. So that's pretty much it, guys, for the video here. Like I said, I apologize that it ended like this. Kudos to the guys who stayed. That's really unfortunate that the team left, man. Also, another thing, do not rage quit as much in casual, please, because you ruin games for your teammates, and that just, you're not improving as a player, man. Casuals are literally to practice and hone your skills so you can be ready for rank. So keep that in mind. Don't ruin the game for your team, and don't ruin the game for yourself, man. This community is already toxic enough. We don't need that BS. So if you made it this far in the video, hashtag Sinatra sucks in the video. I love you guys, man. I know I keep repeating it, but click that like button, because it really helps out a lot. You guys motivate me to keep this up, man. I lost 6 subs out of nowhere. I'm not going to get into detail about that, but I'm happy to at least gain half of those 6 back. And we're at 113 right now. We're going to keep pushing forward, man. I'm going to keep that positive mind track, and I'm hoping that you guys do the same when it comes to wanting to get better in this game. Like, just stay positive, and we are pushing for 1,000 subs this year of 2020, and I'm hoping to hit that sometime in like a couple of months from now, but you just never know. So I'm hoping that this channel just blows up out of nowhere. That's what I'm hoping for, somewhere down in the future, but we'll get there when we get there, guys. So the only way we can get there is by you guys liking the video, obviously, subscribing, obviously, and sharing this channel with your friends, your family, all that. Get as many people to show me love all over the place, because when you guys show me this love, I promise you, somewhere down the road, I'm going to give all this love back. I'm going to take subs shopping and stuff like that, man. I got so many things planned in the future in order to give back. I'm going to be donating to charity. I'm going to be hosting charity streams, all type of stuff. It's so many things I'm excited for that I can't do right now, and it really sucks, because I just really want to give back to the world, man. Like I just want to just share the love that you guys are giving me, and I want to blow up other channels as well. But enough of that, man. I'm tired of rambling on, man, because I got other videos to edit. Like I said, I got some crazy highlights for you guys and some funny stuff for you guys as well. So if you like this video, I mean, like I said, if this helped in any way, shape, or form, guys, y'all already know what to do, man. I love y'all. I'm out, man. I'm out of y'all hair finally, man. I'm mad y'all didn't share any snacks with me, but it's all good though. It's all good. You know, y'all can keep the snacks. It's cool. No, I didn't want any while I was working my tail off trying to explain all that stuff because like now my brain hurts and stuff because I'm not that smart of a person. But you know, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. You know, I'm gonna stop being cringy and stuff.